Welcome back, YouTubers. This time I'm doing a review of the Power Rangers Legacy Dragon Dagger. And as a special bonus, I'll be comparing it to the original 93 Dragon Dagger. So, let's get this review underway. First, as you can see, this one is a bit bigger. It's also listed as being 24 karat gold plating, which means that the gold plating is cheap. I don't know why they put this 24 karat gold plating. That means absolutely nothing. Yes, gold is valuable, but not in this form. It's pretty much expendable. Gold isn't even that valuable in terms of rarity. It's a very common element in the world. So I've never understood why gold is put as an extremely valuable material. But then again, I'm not an economist. Anyway, you can see there the Green Ranger playing the flute and the Dragon Zord in the background. Tap that shows the dagger as well as the back, which says all of the things that it does. Brings in the Dragon Zord, plays the classic theme, summons the Dragon Zord, its battle mode, etc., and does sound effects when you swing it by pressing the button. But all in all, pretty standard. It is nice that they put it in several languages. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Now, if I were you, I'd keep this thing's box, because one thing about gold plating is stuff tends to chip really badly. So I'd recommend keeping that and this little sleeve bag you can slide it into. But as you can see, the dagger is pretty darn big. I mean, when I was a kid, I always knew that the toys were undersized, but this is 1-to-1 scale here. It's pretty darn big, and it weighs a good hefty amount. Overall, it's pretty cool looking, especially compared to the original, which is a lot smaller. The other thing that you need to remember about this is that this toy was originally about, say, $30 or so. This is over $100 now, especially with markups after the cost. But let's get on to the abilities of both. First, the new version. As you can see, it's got gold on both sides of it, instead of being plain on the other. And as you can see, there's an off switch here. Pretty cool. Now, pressing down on the flute bar here, pretty cool. And finally, so this one's got a lot more features. Also, something I should mention is that you have to be a little skilled to undo the battery compartment. There's a small pin here you have to press to pop it open. Now, this weapon is pretty cool. Plus, as you can see, you can clip the buttons really easily when you're swinging it, so the sound effects are pretty easy to activate. And the fact that you get 3 different slash sounds is really nice. Now, on to the original. The problem with this one is it has gold plastic instead of gold paint here, except for the symbol, but the other side, it's black. Now this one's old and a little beat up. It's a bit dirty and I haven't been able to get the muck off it. So you might notice that. Plus it is older, so the sound quality isn't as good, but listen. So it'll keep playing until it stops. The other one only plays once unless you press the button again. So there is a slight advantage. This one would continuously use the sounds until you let go of the button, but the other one has nicer, better quality sound and is life-size. So take that as you will. But either way, the two daggers are nice collectibles. If you have the choice between them, the Legacy one is the better bet. It makes a better cosplay prop, and it's a lot nicer and bigger. It also has a soft plastic blade along the edge, so another good reason to keep the box, because it makes a really good storage case and you don't want this getting mucked up at all. All in all, I recommend it over the original. It's a definite improvement. The fact that this has no off switch is a mark down on it, because I hate to say it, but every toy like this needs an off switch just to keep it from accidentally going off. Either way, I highly recommend it, and it's a definite plus on the buy list. Anyway, leave your likes and subscribes below, and I hope to see you next time. Ciao!